my sport. But I had heroes coming up. I started at home with my grandmother, my mother, and my father, and other people in the community was my hero. Every educator that I had from the first grade all the way through high school was my hero. All my educators was my heroes. I met other heroes. I met Joe Lewis, Jagger Robinson, Lee Ellen. Lee Ellen and I was very competitive coming up. I was very young. He was young too, but we was very competitive coming up. We was with the great players, a Ted Rose, a Joe Lewis. What did they have to say? Young man, learn to keep your own composure. Composure. Can you manage your own mind? You set out to do a job. Loyalty, dedication, enthusiasm. Can't nobody hide. It becomes self-help.
This is very hard for me. Mr. Black has said everything for all of us. You've covered all of us. And everything you said was the truth. But Mr. Sifford was the man that made it possible for all of us. I know that I couldn't have done what he did. There's no way. I've been dead or locked up. Just no way. There's no way. He told me all the things that he had to go through, and man, I'm telling you, he struggled. But he was strong. He didn't give up. And like he said, just let me play. This is very hard for me. I love that man. That man, went for him, I wouldn't have made it. And I know it. Lee Ellen, Jim Dan, we all had great times out there. But they went through some stuff that I didn't have to go through because I was a late bloomer. But I thank them for what they did. And this is very hard for me. It really is. To watch what they did, and knowing I couldn't have done what they did. It hadn't been for the military that I was cool when I went out there. I had to be. Because if it hadn't been for the military that taught me all this, I knew I wouldn't have made it. No way. And Charlie, he was my guy, my leader, my guy. He was my father. He always called me his oldest son. Great man, and I miss him. We all miss him. But it's very hard.
Thank you, Reverend Lee, for having my wife Sharon and I here today. And thank you so very much, all of you that I have had a chance to meet here that are part of this great organization. My time goes way back to the Urban League with John Jacobs, who was perhaps one of the well-known, excuse me, one of the well-known people that was involved in the Urban League. I met him some time ago, and as a matter of fact, I taught him the game of golf. I started him in the game of golf, and then I was able to continue on with him when he became very familiar with, associated with Anheuser-Busch in St. Louis. As a matter of fact, he sponsored 15 of my 21 events that I had when I was still, excuse me, and I had a chance to have my own golf tournament in my name. But it's just so wonderful to see the Siffords here and to be here and to be a part of what they are all about. I knew Charlie very well because I had a chance to come up pretty much a little bit after him, but certainly a chance to play with him and see him as we went along the road. But the one thing that I would like to acknowledge is a fellow by the name of Ted Rose, who really, you were right, taught me the game of golf. From the time I was 17 years old, I traveled with Teddy, with Joe, with Eckstein, who was really the man behind Charlie that supplied the funds for us to play the tour. My days on the tour were certainly one that was very exciting at times and very scary at times. Like Black said, there's no doubt about it. It was, we went into a game that were something that really we were not welcome. And not to be welcome in any game when you are certainly trying to make a name for yourself or to work to try to support yourself, it's pretty hard if you're not afforded that opportunity. That opportunity was afforded to me because I was determined that I was not gonna turn around, I was gonna continue on. In a manner that which I thought was gonna help someone that was coming behind me. I felt that if I did not, who was gonna take that position? So I was fortunate enough to be able to find the people that stayed in my corner. There were many people that helped me along the way. To name quite a few, to name just a few, Mo Stevens, who not only gave me and Teddy and Charlie, Jim Ben, Pete Brown, help, because if he had not, I don't think that we would have been able to continue on. He supplied the funds for us to go out and play. I know he bought me a brand new automobile every year that I was with him, and stayed in his home in Los Angeles, and was able to travel all over the world because he made sure of that for me. I spent a lot of good times with Charlie, and I must say I spent a lot of bad times with Charlie too. Also, I think everyone knows that, because he was the type of person, if he liked you, the world was there for you. If he didn't, that was the one thing I liked about him, he stayed away from it. And I saw that many times as we traveled down the road and had a chance to play some practice rounds together and talk and really talk about a lot of things that we had planned for ourselves in the future. Because I was happy to see him have the great success that he had. I was fortunate enough also to come, behind that and have the success that I had. But it was from hard work and dedication.
Thank you, Urban League, for this invitation to come up and play golf today, and I really enjoyed myself. But getting to say a few words about Mr. Black and Mr. L. And when they come along, I just was caddying them. I didn't know nothing about the golf. My first golf tournament was in Macon, Georgia. But the other shot some 63, 65. When the tournament, I shot 74, 73. And so, you know, but hard work will get you closer to them. So I kept working and kept screwing. I never caught up with y'all, but I got close by y'all.
You so fast.
No, I just got close, you know. And it was a great honor to watch all you great golfers, and that's the reason I finally got ready to learn how to play golf. If you keep practicing, you know, like Gary played some last night, if you're the last one leading the tee every night, hitting golf ball, son, you're gonna catch somebody. I don't know who it's gonna be. That's where, you know, it's hard for the kids today. I got two 17-year-old sons, and it's been my fault, because I didn't take what I should have did. I just thought about it. Take them and drop their butt at the golf course, let them stay there till I come pick them up. So that's where I was learning, so it's my fault. I really enjoyed myself today, and see some old friends, and Mr. Osborne, you know, he's a legend himself in Charlotte, you know, that's my man. So thank y'all very much, and I enjoyed it. And Mr. Elder, it was a pleasure to listen to you, and the story you helped my game a lot. But what happened to me, I had a good old friend named Pete Brown. I little rookie had never won a thing, and did that. Pete Brown had won golf tournaments, and he took me, my first tournament was up at Pebble Beach. The young man put me in his car and drove me from LA to Pebble Beach and back from LA to Queens